To be in the home that you love is a great thing. I told myself today I would be on vocal rest because yesterday I shrieked really loudly because this big old bull fly flew in here. I hate a bull fly. They just remind me of like boo-boo. Like those are the kind of flies you see flying over top of shit and boo-boo. And so I was like, that needed to get out my house, and it wouldn't get out, so I had to send it 6 feet under, if you know what I mean. I had to send it to the upper room, baby. Whoop, can't open it. Girl, why all of a sudden can't I access Queen Sugar? I'm trying to see the last season. I saw the first episode, but it's talking about I don't have access to the other ones. Ooh, oops. Get you one of these if you don't want to deal with the stress of trying to open up tightly sealed jars. Always comes in handy. I'm making one of my paper plate charcuterie boards. We got pickles on here, we got olives, we got cheese, we got cherry tomatoes, and some avocado. Yum. Just a little snacky snack before I get in the shower, come out here, edit a little bit, and then cook dinner. And tonight I'm gonna watch Abbott Elementary. I'm so excited about that. You know what time it is. This is the porcini mushroom, and I forget what cheese is in there, but there's a cheese in there with some tomatoes and some salmon, some Italian parsley, and I cooked this in butter, olive oil, and lemon, and I just put a little black pepper in it, and I boiled the pasta in salt water. Delish is what I'm trying to explain to you. Like, delish. If you like, delish. If you like, flavor. If you like a light pasta. Also, I keep the tomatoes cold. Like I take it right out the fridge, cut them up and put them in the pasta. But if you want it warmed up, you can totally like saute it with your pasta, but I don't like warm tomatoes. So yeah. Bon appetit! Hey sister, soul sister. You better get that dough, sister. So, y'all remember how I was saying that I felt like I was dealing with some breakage? Could it be because I'm no longer twisting my hair and I'm just wearing it directly in the bonnet? Like that's a major change that I made. I am trying to take note of the changes that I've made because I don't want to be like actually seeing the effects of the broken hair. Like I'm seeing broken hair and not like, it doesn't feel like my hair feels any different or looks any different, but that's now. I don't know what, you know, long term what that could look like. So I kind of want to get ahead of it. So yeah, I'm just trying to pinpoint some of the major changes I've made, and that's one of them. I don't know. I do kind of want to start doing my twist outs again. I miss my twist out. I like the easiness of a wash and go, but I do miss the twist out look. I like the length that it adds and the look. Okay, so this morning, I actually need y'all to wish me luck because I'm about to go downstairs to the leasing office and just tell them that they must be out of their fucking mind if they think I'm going to be paying more for my rent each month when my lease is starting over with construction waking me up at 7 in the morning. So wish me luck. Don't know how that conversation is gonna go. You hear that? Every day, 7 in the morning. Today, 7:30 on the dot. And the reason why that's annoying is because I've talked to the office 3 times at this point to complain and maintenance, and they've all told me, oh, they're not supposed to start that early. Okay, y'all clearly ain't got no control on when they start. So now that we have that understood, since it's now been 2 months of me complaining about this, and y'all not even being able to pinpoint where the construction is happening, which is another annoyance in itself. Like, bitch, why can't you tell me where the fuck the construction is even happening? Because it sounds like it's over my head. But whenever I say that, everybody acts like they don't know what, wait, what? They don't know what I'm talking about all of a sudden. Bitch, I got ears. And it sounds like it's right above my motherfucking head. So where is the construction happening? That's okay. Cause guess what, girl? We gonna find out today. I'm not leaving without answers. I'm not leaving without answers. So I'm going in with that energy because I'm fed the fuck up. Y'all got me fucked up. And I've already been looking at other apartments. See, the thing is, y'all, is that I ain't got no wit. And so when I'm looking for a place, I'm looking for a spot that would be conducive for the not having a car thing, because I really didn't want to rush into getting a car. And the amount of money I'm paying is a lot more than I want to pay, but I have a lot of conveniences with not having a car because of where I'm located. And so because of the area that I'm in. Now, if I had a car, I would care a little less about living somewhere that has stuff within walking distance, because I'd have a motherfucking car. And most likely those places would cost less too. So it'll balance itself out, like the cost of a car and the insurance. Because I gotta think about, I'm gonna be basically financing a car, paying for insurance, paying for gas. That's gonna be a cool like $1,200, if we being honest. Cool $1,200. That means my rent needs to be $1,200 less than what it is right now. And I can definitely find an apartment like that, but I would absolutely need to get a car. So it's like all these things are kind of happening at once, and I have to make a decision because I have to let them know within the next 2 weeks if I'm staying here. So I was thinking about renting a car and just riding around the city and going into places in person instead of looking online to try and see what I like, what areas I like, and all of that. I just wish that at this point I could check out and someone could do the adulting for me. Like, why do I have to do this? Are you kidding me? And like, I have to do this for the rest of my life, is what you're telling me? Bitch, I did not sign up for all of this. That's one thing about it. Now, I know I didn't say I was willing to do all this. I came here for one thing only, let's have a good time. Anyway, I'll see you hoes when I get back, and I will let you know what happens down there. So, before I tell you anything, let me tell you this. It is a beautiful day in Atlanta. Like, it is perfect weather, which to me is like mid-70s, mid to low 70s with the sun out. That's the key factor there. Mid to low 70s if the sun is out. Otherwise, high 70s if the sun is not out. So if the sun's out, you can give me 73, 74, and I am so grateful, so thankful. Okay, so went down to the leasing office. I get to I peek in to see who in there. I don't see the girl who I normally talk to. And that's the thing about me. I need to talk to who I've been talking to, because the rest of y'all like to try and act brand new. All of a sudden, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I didn't see her, and I almost turned around. Like, I kind of did like this. I said, opened the door, went in, said hello. And this is somebody I ain't never seen before. He ain't know nothing about nothing for real. So I said, you know what would be better? Because I saw some folks in the back. I said, if you grab one of them for me, because I didn't have to talk to them before, go ahead and grab one of them. I'm just laughing at like how someone receives me, because I am very straightforward, especially when I am like, we need to take care of something. I'm not mincing words. Go ahead and grab somebody from the back. Like, he said hello, I said, hey, how you doing? Can you grab one of them from the back, because they know me and I need to, I just got right to it. He's like, well, it ain't nothing you can do. If it was, I would have told you. But anyway, no, I told him what was going on, and he went and grabbed someone. They come out, and I tell them straight like this, like, listen, that construction that's happening is beyond. And it's been happening at 7 in the morning every day. And I'm not exaggerating, y'all. Every day. And I told them, if I had it in me to come down here every day and complain about it, I would. But I just don't have it in me to take time out of my life to come down here and complain about that. But I am taking video. So like, every morning I hear that, I wake up, I press record, and just so I can have at least, you know what I'm saying, some kind of evidence that my life is being disrupted by this construction that they're doing. Now, there are leeways for buildings if they're doing construction to fix something, but they're not fixing something, they're building something. And that is why it's like, no. And they're building something all up and through in this neighborhood. And so it's just like, there's construction everywhere, and let's talk about it, you know what I'm saying? So boom, told them about that, told them, and the whole time, and this is actually somebody who I got into it with before, because he told me that what happened was, what did he say? It was God's something. I told y'all about this too. But I had gotten locked in the stairwell one time. I don't know if I put that in the vlog, but one time I got locked in the stairwell, and girl, I went down there and he was like, oh, what happened was God's something. Like, basically it was out of our hands. And it's like, bitch, that's not something I need to hear when I come in here. So anyway, we had got into it before. And so I really wasn't interested in talking to him, because he just does not have the type of empathy that's needed. Because when construction and all that type of shit is happening that's really beyond their control, I need someone who's gonna understand and speak from a like personable place, who's not gonna look at me like I have 6 eyes. I only have 4 eyes, okay? Like, and what I'm saying is not wild. Like, what I'm saying is real. Like, this construction is loud as shit. Stop playing with me and get me the fuck up out of here. Not get me out of here, but stop playing with me. And so I was like, listen, y'all supposed to be upping my rent, and I can't have that. I'm already paying a lot of money. I can't pay additional money and all of that noise. And he was like, I know. I know. I said, oh, okay. All right, we're getting somewhere, right? And so, because I really thought he was about to be fighting with me. He didn't put up no fight. He was like, I know. I said, all right then. I said, okay. So, yeah, we need to talk about that. He was like, all right, hold on. Let me get your number down. What's your number? Took my number down. He was like, remind me your name again. Gave him a name. He was like, all right, I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call. I said, yeah, give me a call. And so anyway, I went on my walk. And while I was on my walk, I said, let me walk around the neighborhood and see what else is over here. Cause I haven't done that, believe it or not. Like a jackass. Sorry, I'm just laughing because I said jackass. Cause I'm not a jackass, but it's just like, why haven't I just walked and looked in this area? But anyway, so walked around, got to peeking my head in, look and see where everybody got, and went into 2 places, and both of them offered things that I love. Unfortunately, none of them had like a unit that was available for me to look at that I would be interested in actually living in. But it was a nice start and definitely made me feel like, okay, there is hope and there are probably more places out here in this area that I'm going to like. And so I just came back inside because I stopped at Whole Foods to get a few things. Some new things too, so I'll show you. And I need to eat, I'm starving like Marvin. It's 1 p.m. and I haven't eaten yet. I'm gonna stop doing that. Or not that I'm gonna stop doing that, but I wanna be more cognizant of making sure I'm eating enough. Actually, let me not even do that, because I'm eating just fine. I'm about to say I want to make sure I'm getting breakfast. I'm getting breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's one thing about it. I'm eating my meals, honey. You look. Dun, gun, gun, gun. She ain't missing no meal. She ain't missing no meal. She ain't missing no, missing no, missing no meal. She ain't. I said she ain't. Okay, so let's talk about what I got that's new that I can't wait to try. So this was on sale. This is oat milk chocolate, like a pudding. And I got this to try to see if it'll do something for my sweet tooth. Like when I be wanting to get ice cream and stuff, like I gotta get off my ice creams, girl, because my ice creams that I love, they're not dairy free. And that's what I think that situation when I get that pimple right there, I think that's from dairy, bitch. And somebody might have said that in the comments, girl, I don't need you writing me with no kind of I told you so, because I ain't in the mood for that. But yeah, this right here, I think it might do something. Now, was it expensive as shit even though it was on sale? Yeah, because these 2 puddings were $4.49 on sale. Normally, I think they were 5 something, but yeah. You know what I gotta start doing too? I bought all of these like plastic containers for me to put food in, and I never use them. I always just put the whole pan in the fridge, always. And I know why I do that. I'm still in the mentality of like trying to preserve how many dishes I have to wash, but I need to snap out of it. I have a dishwasher, it's fine. Okay, so, can you see her? Now she's only sitting right here because I watered her because I saw she had a yellow leg. And I'm like, what's really going on? All my plants are talking to me. I think I overwatered her. That's what I think. And I'm gonna leave her be because she's in shock right now. She normally like gets better quickly, but all her leaves turning yellow like that, I think we're gonna be losing some leaves, ladies and gentlemen. And I say gentlemen because apparently boys watch my YouTube channel. Why are you even here? And I'm not talking about the boys. Like, y'all are welcome. I'm talking about boys, you know? Like, girl, go ahead, because this is not your area. One thing about it, I need to make that PSA on TikTok too. Like, listen, you up in here, please? No, I'm gonna be talking about you and your cousins. You can say if you want to, but you will be getting talked about. Okay, let's put our eggs up. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, we got some bread. I really like this brand. I don't know if any of you girls have tried this brand, but this one, Dave's Killer Bread. Yeah, I like this one. The thin slice. And then we got some baby bella mushrooms. I got some Thai basil leaves. Did I just break a nail? Yeah, I'm about to get pissed. Cause I just did all this work yesterday. I think I'm gonna give myself a French tip. I need to do my nails because I'm going to the pool on Sunday, and I took all the polish off my nails. Okay, so we have some Muscadine Black Grape, which I haven't had these in so long, so let's try one now. So I realized part of what makes me not use this is because I don't like the cold water. I was like, Kennedy, take it out the fridge. Like, it doesn't have to stay in the fridge. Y'all, sometimes we make it harder on ourselves. I didn't even consider the fact that that could just sit out. Okay, let's try one. This is what they look like. Ooh, they soft. One thing about it, I like firm fruit and firm, just like I like a firm situation. That's why I don't like cooked tomatoes. I'll eat them. I'm not one of them people who's like, the texture, but it's just a preference. Okay, we're trying it, and I think there are seeds in it, so I'm gonna be careful. Oh wow, wow. And I think they're in season right now. Wow. I just got some white rice, like the long grain white rice. Sometimes picking what rice I want is like, it's too overwhelming. I was like, let me just grab one and go. I'll just grab the basic. I'm gonna stretch, and then, the legion officer called me. Oh, left me a message. I don't know if you heard that, but now we're in a sticky situation. They're giving me 24 hours to decide if I want to keep my rent the same. I have 24 hours to let them know that I'm renewing my lease. I don't like that. I don't like that not one bit. I gotta get on live. I really be using my Instagram and all social media as a resource. Like, help me. You know what I was just thinking about? First of all, I swear I was just eating carrots. You missed that part. I was eating carrots. I'm making a list of all the things I want in a man, right? Let me add this to the list while I'm sitting here thinking of it. Because it's one thing to have a mental note. It's another thing to make actual notes about it. Boom. So I was saying to myself just now that it is really attractive when a man is genuinely interested in getting to know me. Like when you're on the date and he's asking you questions about yourself, and when you all get off subject a little bit, he knows where you left off and he follows up about it and he wants to know more because he's genuinely interested in learning you. Pray for me. Bitch, I'm spreading them. Yeah, like I love that shit, and I feel like I haven't experienced that in a long time. I'm gonna also tell you this. Actually every man, like the last 5 or 6 guys that I've gone on dates with, which have been over the span of like the last year and a half, all of them followed me on Instagram or were following me before we started like hanging out with each other. And I feel like, this is just what I feel like, but I feel like when that happens, there are a few things that happen. For some of these men, they create this competition and they think they have to come in with things that they find more interesting, like so they can say things that I'll be impressed by. And so they don't ask anything about myself. They just be saying shit, just talking to make, now come on now, that's number 2. They just be saying shit to make themselves sound interesting. So that's one thing they'll do. Or they feel a little too familiar with me that they don't even have to ask anything about me. And so they get to just talking about themselves and don't really inquire about me because, and this is my thought about social media period, when you're following somebody who you don't know and you're really like watching them, like watching their stories, watching their posts, I do think that it can create a false familiarity with that person where you think that you know this individual so much so that when you all actually meet, you don't do the normal things that you would do when you're meeting a new person. A lot of times when I'm meeting people who follow me, they act, you know, kind of familiar. The excitement is gone. They don't act excited to meet me because it's like, oh girl, I know you already. And it's like, but you don't. Which then creates, for me, a weird feeling, and then I have an attitude a little bit because I'm just like, I don't like that dismissiveness or like, you know, that thing of like people acting like, yeah, I know Kennedy because I follow her, like that kind of thing. And it don't be like in a negative, rude way. It's just in like this way of just like they feel like they don't have to, you know, the energy just be a little off. And that's with men and women, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've experienced it both ways where I'm just like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because how I read it is that it's just weird. It's a weird thing to do. Which is why for people who I don't really know like that, if I'm following them, I don't watch their stories. And if I do end up seeing their stories, it's like on one of them days where I'm on Instagram too long and they stories pop up. But like, I don't really like to be knowing what you did all throughout the week and we've never actually had an in-person conversation. To me, that just feels, it just creates a false sense of a relationship that doesn't actually exist, and it's one-sided too, because while I'm watching all this about you, you might not be watching my shit. So now I'm really getting to know you. I know your damn dog name, I know your auntie name, I know where you going on Tuesday, you know? And then when I meet you, it changes the way that we're able to connect with one another when we are all up in each other's business online, which is another reason why I kind of stopped posting as much as I do online, like posting my personal business, because I really don't like when people act too familiar with me. I really don't. I want you to treat me like a new person who you meet, period. So yeah, just to go back to the guy thing, like, these dudes, like the last guy I went on a date with, God bless him, but girl, he could talk all night about himself. And then like when he would ask me things about me, it would be like something that I asked him that he didn't want to answer. Like I asked, like, okay, so you know, what's dating life been for you? Oh, we don't gotta talk about that. We ain't gotta talk about that. And it's just like, okay, like I don't care if you're dating. I'm genuinely asking, like, how's your dating life been? And then like 30 minutes later he'll be like, so how's your dating life been? Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'll be outside, I'm dating. We don't have to hide anything. This is our first date. What are we doing? So yeah, it's just something I've noticed, and I've noticed it so much so that I know that I'm really drawn to people who are actually interested in me as a person and want to learn about me, because that's what you have to do when you're meeting somebody you don't know. You have to inquire, you have to ask questions, you have actual conversation. That's what it takes in order for you to get to know someone, not go online and watch their Instagram stories. That you're not gonna get to know me that way. That's why when people meet me and their immediate thought is that I'm like loud or obnoxious or that I be checking niggas all day, I'm just like, you clearly have created a persona in your head based off of 1 or 2 clips that you've seen on Instagram. Like, there's more to me than that. And if you asked and learned about me, you know that. Anyway, I'm about to do my toes while the sun is still out, because I tried to do it last night and it was too dark in here. I do a French tip on my toes, by the way. The materials I'll be using, number 1, Sally Hansen, YouTube ham. People even doing this anymore? Sally Hansen, the cuticle remover. This stuff works. Put it on your cuticle, leave it on for about 10-15 seconds, rub it off, cuticle gone. Obviously, a file to shape my nails. This cuticle oil from Solar Oil. I got this from Beautycon. If you're interested, this is what it looks like. I'm sure you can get a cuticle oil from like Amazon or TJ Maxx, something like random. As far as polish goes, I use this Revlon polish that I got from a PR package. This OPI nail lacquer. This is in the color Bare My Soul. And then Hard as Nails from Sally Hansen. And I will not be showing you my toes when I'm done because there's toe freaks online. And then I use this little Morphe brush to make my French tip. Yeah. And I just have like a bottle of acetone to clean things up. I think I'm gonna do my hands too. And then while that's drying, I'm gonna get back to editing. I have been editing today, getting a, you know, fresh, what is it called? Getting a head start on it, because I feel like I kind of have a lot of footage to go through at this point since we're working with 2 weeks worth of footage. So yeah, I wanted to get some of that in today. It never fails. As soon as I start editing, I get sleepy, bitch. I started editing about 10 minutes in. I said, bitch, I gotta take a nap. Took a nap for about 10 minutes. My naps don't be long. I just take a little quick nap. Took a little 10-minute nap, got up, and then I got hungry. Oh, I'm taking all these back, by the way. They don't do shit. I'm taking them back. First of all, they ugly. That's number 1, and I know that, so shut up. But I thought that it was going to create like all these pretty rainbow lights in this room, and it just doesn't do that. Like, if anything, it was low-key. See, it's doing it right now. Okay, so see, what needs to happen? The light got, the sun gotta be directly on it? Well, that's annoying. Whatever. They going back. Hopefully they do returns on sale items. What did I say I was doing? My nails. It's hot in here. Do I need to close this window? All right, girl. Bye.
Reality didn't exist, and so I have like, it's a real trigger point.
Hello. I am doing my last twist. decided I wanted to twist out. And I'll show you what I'm using, hold on. So pop the vanilla bean hair butter over the curls, and then putting a little bit of the ends serum that I got in my last vlog on my ends from Aveda. Okay, so what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 twists total. And I'm putting rollers on. I can have a little shape. And let me put my rollers on. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, and here's my hair twisted up. Actually, let me make this one a little higher. I try to keep the rollers as even. Like whatever I do on this side, I gotta do it on this side. So when I take it out, it's even and I'm not looking lopsided. There was one time that I twisted my hair and did rollers and my hair turned out so cute. And it was because I made myself like a faux bob, and I have not been able to recreate that. I'm like always trying to recreate it and I can never get it right. So we'll see if it works this time. I lost a few of these green ones, which is why I have some of these pink ones in, which are bigger. And so that could throw off the look, but we're gonna see. My hair is still a little damp, so I'm gonna watch a little Netflix, let my hair dry before I go to sleep, but I am tired. And I know why I'm tired. I'm tired because the bitch is getting woke up at 7 in the morning. But instead of me getting on my phone and scrolling before bed, I'm gonna just watch TV before bed, girl. I think I'm doing something not being on my phone. It's like, bitch, you still looking at a screen, but it's a bigger screen. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm going to bed, girl. I'll see you in the morning. Mama made her world famous red pepper stew. It's some mushrooms, some red potatoes in there, parsley clearly on top. We got garlic, we got onion, and my vegan sausage, a vegan apple sausage. And I'm gonna actually put a dollop of sour cream on top because I'm in the mood. Yum. Good morning. I'm actually on the way to go to the leasing office because today I was woken up at 6:42 a.m. from hammering in this building. So y'all, please just pray for me during this process because I really, really, really hate having to advocate for myself to white people because they already give you a hard time and act like they don't understand what the fuck you saying. And I don't like having to like constantly, as I'm expressing myself, have to tell myself to calm down because how they receive me is already like I'm going, you know, it's already they looking at me like I'm hella aggressive. So I'm like super conscientious bitch. I'm super in my head about how I am speaking when I'm around them, especially in these intense situations, because I am beyond pissed because they putting pressure on me to renew my lease at a certain price, and it's like, bitch, you got me fucked up if you think I'm about to be paying what I was paying when I first moved in this hoe, and now I got all this motherfucking noise. Y'all got me fucked. So I'm going down there right now to speak to them as calmly as I can. I'm not even gonna put a whole bunch of pressure on myself to speak in no type of way because I feel like I've done a good job of doing that. Bitch, they got me back on Q-tips. I stopped using Q-tips, I'm back on Q-tips. Like, anyway, so I'm about to go down there now. Pray for me. Bye. Oh, y'all couldn't even hear that. I did all the dramatics and you couldn't even hear the music stop. Bitch, I'm a little out of it because the bitch got woken up violently by the sound of hammering. I'm starting to think they putting in all that work for nothing. Like, Grace Healing switched over to my other fanny pack. And it's just not giving. Like, this is truly giving fanny pack. The other one was like cute little pack. This is like fanny pack. Which, why is it called a fanny pack? Is it supposed to be this way? Like on your fanny? And these shorts ain't doing nothing for my ass. Let me see. I saw a few boys today. Oh yeah, it ain't talking about nothing from the back. Ooh, damn. Anyway, so yeah, bitch, just got back. Let me tell you first of all what happened when I went down to the leasing office. So I go down there and I tell them what's tea. And because I'm so mad, I'm calm. Like, this is what happens when it's like, there's only one solution here and it needs to be, I need to get what I want. And when that happens, I know that I have to handle it a certain type of way. So, because I know that I can do things that can be very off-putting, like check the fuck out of you and cuss your ass out. That doesn't make someone want to help you too much, okay? So, I was like, instead of me doing that, which is what I naturally would like to do, let me do what feels honest right now in this moment, which is, let me just hear what y'all have to say. So I go down there and I'm talking to the same guy who I talked to last week about it, which is perfect because he already knows the frustration and where we coming from, and he know where we left off at. Also, I went to Trader Joe's. Shout out to my Trader Joe bays, the girls who literally work at Trader Joe's who come and say something to me. It just makes my whole day when I see an actual black woman standing in front of me telling me that I'm making an impact in her life and that that she appreciates my content and she likes watching my stuff. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, the day can't be too bad when you got a situation like that happening. Hold on, I need water. Stat. Also, my life has changed after keeping this out. Like, my life is changed. I drink so much water. I did not realize that this was holding me back. Like the cold water thing, I despise cold water. I don't think y'all understand. I'll drink it if it's the only thing available, but I love room temperature water. I can drink it like it's nothing. So bitch, I've been drinking it like it's nothing. Be finishing a whole pitcher. I ain't finished the whole pitcher, I'm lying! But I'm gonna. While I tell you the story, I'm gonna tell you what I bought at Trader Joe's. Number one, we eating salads this week. So I got this little mix and I got some arugula. So I go down there. I'm talking to same dude. I'm telling him what's tea. He's like, yeah. His manager comes out. So I get to telling her, and I'm gonna be honest, at first her approach was kind of just like, I mean, I don't know what we can do. And so instead of me being annoyed by that, like showing her my annoyance, because I was annoyed by that, don't get it twisted. Instead of me outwardly showing my annoyance, what I did was just let her continue to scramble. I said nothing. I just looked at her while she kept talking. Dang, I knew I had some fucking basil in here. Okay, so what happens with that is, when you don't give a reaction to somebody who's just talk, they'll just keep going. And so I just let her keep going. And she basically offered what I was gonna ask for, which was for the rent to be lowered. She didn't straight up like say, like, I'm gonna lower your rent. What she said was like, I mean, like, what can we do? Like, you know, like, if you're like lowering your rent, like we've never done that before. And like the thing about lowering the rent is just like, we've never done it before. And so I'm just letting her talk. She's just talking. And because she's so uncomfortable with my silence, she just keeps talking. So said, because she had mentioned like, I've been doing this for over 15 years. So I was like, in your experience, what should I do in this situation? And she's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, in your 15 years, you've never had? She's like, I mean, well, so like, the thing is, she starts talking again. And so then she's like, so I have a meeting tomorrow and like, I can ask like, what do you think? And I was like, well, I have a number that I'm thinking, and my number is $500 off my rent. Now, I didn't say a number yet. Because what I'm gonna do is, again, continue to let her spill these damn beans. Cause here's the thing, which is like, it's been a crazy like thing of events. Plantain chips. Originally, they wanted me to pay $350 additional to renew my lease. So that would have had me at a very high number in my rent. I was like, oh fuck no, I can't pay that. And so I was like, listen, there's a lot of noise going on in this building. Can we get that lowered? So they were like, okay, we'll lower it. Now we'll only charge you $150 additional to renew your lease. And so I'm like, okay, give me some time, I'll let you know what I think about that. I came back the following week. Yo, the noise is still going on. We gotta talk. I don't even feel comfortable paying $150 more. Okay, we'll keep your rent at what it is. We done already went down. How much is that, bitch? You do the math. $350 plus $150. $600? No, $500. $500. Is that $500? Wait, hold on. I need to figure this out. $350, $150. Carry the one. Yeah, that's $500. So we've gone down $500 now. And so now you're telling me that you'd be willing, when I said in your experience, she was like, I mean like a couple $100. So now you're telling me you can go down a couple $100? Imagine if I did not say anything and I just accepted the fact that they told me I had to pay $350 additional. Imagine that. Imagine that. And we're about to go down from my original rent. Bitch, that's why you gotta speak up. You really do have to speak up, because at the end of the day, when it comes to these like rental properties, they would rather you stay than you leave and then have to find someone to fulfill your rent, which I mentioned down there. She was like, you know, what would I do? She was like, what are our options? I said, well, the options are I move and y'all try to find someone to fulfill the rent that I'm currently paying, or we have a deeper conversation about lowering my rent. She's like, yeah. I mean, what can you say to that? Because what I know to be a fact is that the people who lived across the hall from me, they moved out months ago and they ain't been able to get nobody in there. So what that tells me is that y'all having a hard time getting people in here. So we're not about to be acting like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want this money that I've been giving y'all every month. So let's, you know what I mean? Let's bring it back. Okay, olive tapenade. This is basically a whole bunch of olives crushed up with a mixture of things. And it's great with crackers. What crackers you have? I have these garlic naan crackers. Delish. Trust me. I got a lot of food actually, so we will not be going to the grocery store again this week because I need to eat up every last thing I purchased. Don't nothing need to go bad. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I also have these chips because I saw a lady in the line. I literally left the line to go and get these because I saw these in her cart. Everything but the bagel seasoned bite-sized crackers. I like to have something to nibble on, especially on a day like today where I'm gonna be sitting down editing all day. I need a nibbler. So I have this and I'll be dipping this in my cream cheese. Yum. If you don't like that, then you don't know snacks. Okay, I re-upped on my cereal that I love. If you know anything about granola, if you like granola, bitch, this is the cereal that you will love. It is bomb, it is delicious, it is everything. It is organic, it does contain soy, but yeah, it's good, girl. It's real good. Excellent source of omega -3. Oh, not -3, just omega-3. It's because I'm sleepy. I'm gonna be blaming everything today on the lack of sleep. And I need to get started on my edit. And then also I'm loving this little corner. Like I love that now it's just like, let me just show you real quick. I've just got like that and my books right there. But that and my books. Oh. And just like a candle, which the candles don't even stay there. That's a little portable fan that I take out sometimes. But it's just like, I love that. It just looks like a little nook and I like it. Oh, is this because it's fall? Like, are you kidding me? She's really changing, like she's really affected by the seasons. And the rocks are brown. Ooh, not the leaves fall. Oh. Not multiple leaves falling. In the beauty direction, we have my favorite soap. This is the soap I told y'all about a few weeks ago. Love this soap, smells delish. To me, just smells clean. And then this oatmeal exfoliant bar, almond and, oh my God, my battery just died. Okay, this oatmeal bar. I don't think I've ever used this, so I'm excited for this. And last but not least, I took it back old school. I got the tea tree shampoo and conditioner. I used to use this back in the day. Love this for my scalp. If you deal with an itchy scalp or any type of psoriasis on your scalp, which I used to. I haven't dealt with any psoriasis lately, but definitely dandruff. You'll love these. If you like that tingling, cooling feeling, try those. They're only, what are they, $2.99 a piece? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put my thing on the charger and I'm about to go edit. Bye. Cause I'll be there beside you. It's brown sugar weather. It is the hats common and most deaf be wearing weather. It is officially fall. Didn't I say I need to do no more grocery shopping? I feel like I told y'all that I wasn't gonna do no more grocery shopping, correct? Yeah. Well, a bitch just got back from the grocery store. Like a fool. And at this point, I went in there for one thing, came out with 3 bags, heavy too. So, like, what's really going on? Let's talk about it though, because we got some things in here. Number one, I got these small red potatoes again because I'm gonna wanna make myself a little mash. Got some chives. With thoughts and love to give. I need to stop stop getting all them chives because I always let them go bad every single time. It ain't a meal that I'm like, this needs chives. Chives is something I have to remind myself that I have and then use it every time. I got some chicken, which I'm actually about to make right now because I want to put together one of my salads. Remember I bought that little salad mix from Trader Joe's? I want to make some chicken salads today. And for the salad, I have a few dressings I want to try. So I've got this one. This is the cilantro avocado yogurt dressing. It just sounded good. Okay, yeah, so that's that. And then this one, which I'm very familiar with. I don't think I ever get the honey ginger dressing. I normally just get the ginger one. So I'm really excited to try this. But I love ginger dressing. So I go, bah. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for that like kick. Another something that I got was this. This is a sweet vinegar and olive oil situation. Never tried it, but I got it because I'm gonna be making a cucumber salad at some point in the game. I bought 2 of these English cucumbers. I have some feta, and normally I get the feta from the other brand, but I read that this was the #1 selling brand in Greece, and I was like, all right, if they like this in Greece, then this must be the thing. And it looks lighter. Like, it just looks like, I don't know. So this, and then some cherry tomatoes, black pepper, some of them chives, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of this on top. I feel like that's gonna be delicious. So I'll let you girls know about that. Throwing that in here. Oh, these, I've been having a sweet tooth lately, so if you're gonna judge somebody, you better look in that mirror. These 2 right here, I think I've had this before and I didn't think it was great, but I got this anyway. And then I wanted to try these. Instead of getting like the honey grams that I'm used to, I was like, let me try these Bear Bites. Rawr! Oh. Why would I buy this? Why would I buy this? Knowing that I am not about to do nothing with this. Nothing. I guess I could wake up and start making myself some oatmeal. I got that because my friend was talking about she's been making overnight oats. I don't do that. I don't know why I bought that. I wanted to try out this Febreze plug. They didn't really have any scents that I loved, and whenever that happens, I just go for the linen scent. Kind of plug it in. I'll let you guys know if it's worth the buy. I really love a nice smelling home. Very important to me. And remember I told y'all I was looking for a plug-in that was eco-friendly? I still am interested in doing that. I just ain't did it yet, but I will. See, it's the blue side I don't love like that. Which one is that? All right, let's plug this in. I'm gonna keep it on low. It's supposed to last me 50 days and 50 nights. Plug it in. I'm gonna put it just right here in the hallway. Hey. Okay, there we go. It's in. All right, so we have that. I got some bananas. Haven't had bananas in a minute, so I was like, let me do that. Got some apples. Also haven't had an apple in a minute. I wanted snacks, like needed some snacks in here. I got me an avocado, a lime for when I cook my chicken and for my salad. Oh, and I got these. I've never tried these before. So those chocolate almond, were they, oh, it was oat milk. Those oat milk puddings that I got from Trader Joe's, they were okay. They weren't bad, but it's like, you can kill that thing in eight spoons, 8 bites, and it's done. It's very small. This is also very small, and I just wanted to try it. So this one is the salted caramel, and then this one is the dark chocolate mousse. I have a feeling I'm gonna love this one. I'll love both of them because I love salted caramel and I love dark chocolate. But a sweet tooth is what I have, girl. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I got it. Oh, girl, how about I'm legit allergic to muscadine grapes. That's it. I gotta throw them out. I'm the kind of frugal where even though I knew I was having an allergic reaction, I was like, I'm gonna still eat these because I bought them. Like, bitch, in what world? So yeah, yesterday my mouth was all itchy and shit because I was forcing myself to eat them hoes. I had to stop myself, like, all right, Kennedy, enough is enough already. You can't keep eating them. And I like them, but yeah, itchy lip. And that's it. Actually a beautiful day out. I'm starving like Marvin, so I'm going to warm up this food I have, eat that. I went and looked at an apartment. It just wasn't giving. It's like, if I'm gonna move out of here, it needs to be in a place that fulfills all the needs that aren't being met here. And a lot of my needs are being met here. Aesthetics are very important to me when it comes to where I'm living. Like, I want a modern living space. It'd be really tough for me to move back into a space that's not as modern as this. So yeah, the thing about this plate of food, right? It looks good, like it looks crazy. And I have some cornbread. I killed that cornbread. Cornbread was bomb. But this food, salty as fuck. And it's so unfortunate because the first time I went, bomb. But the first time I went, they like double charged us. So this plate cost about $25. The first time we went, they charged us $50. We didn't even pick up on the fact that we were double charged. We're just like, damn, that's an expensive ass plate, but I guess it's because it's a lot of food. Hell nah, niggas was just not paying attention. And then I've gone 2 times. By the way, I'm talking about Delilah's at Foodworks, but these last 2 times I've been there, the food is salty as hell. And the thing is that I think they have a different chef, like they alternate whoever's working. I think it's a guy that be making this and it be salty as hell. It's really disappointing, but guess who's gonna eat it? This ain't going out. But yeah, I was telling my friend, like, this will be my last time spending money at Delilah's because it's too inconsistent. Like, don't nobody want no plate of salty ass food, especially when it's looking like this. You done got your mouth watering and shit, thinking you really about to tear something up. You ain't tearing nothing up but a salt packet. But they're really nice. It's really unfortunate. Every time I go, they're very, very welcoming and nice. Hello. Hair is twisted. And it feels very refreshing also to like twist my hair. Also, how gross am I that I'm like still in my workout gear from this morning? I didn't work out, I just took a walk. But like, I've been told myself I was gonna get in the shower and just never did. I made myself a little late night snack. Just avocado toast and a fried egg. Can you see that? Yeah. I had a great day though. Easy peasy. Tomorrow, I like to get cute, take some cute pics. I haven't posted on Instagram since August. It's about to be November, so I think I'll take a cute pic. That's it, that's the plan for tomorrow. We'll see. Right now, skin's clear. Hair's gonna be cute since I twisted my hair. I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. It's like, why not? So that's what we might do. See you then, girl. Okay, I just annihilated that avocado toast is done. And also just annihilated this. So, bomb, get it if you're looking for something desserty that's not ice cream. It's worth it, it's good. I just tore that up. This right here, disgusting. Horrible, horrible, don't get it. I will be returning this tomorrow morning. That's one thing about it. I'll return something, I don't give a fuck. If it's at the grocery store, it's getting returned. And it tastes stale. That's the issue. It literally tastes stale. Like, you thinking you about to just chew on like a regular like graham cracker. It's hard as hell. I was like, bitch, feel like I'm about to chip a tooth. So yeah, no, absolutely not. Protein packed. It's protein packed, all right. It definitely tastes like it's protein packed. It tastes like there's not a lick of sugar. Don't get this. Yuck. Take this apple on my little walk. I'm about to go down to my leasing office and officially talk about how much my rent will be going down. Because this morning, I was woken up at 6:38 from them doing construction. That's 6:38 in the morning, stinky. 6:38 in the morning. Hell no. So, yeah, at this point, it's no longer a conversation of like, oh, let us see, and now it's a conversation of, we're gonna figure this out right now. I'm not, like, the first is coming up in 2 days, and my lease needs to be renewed in a month. So, yeah, we got a month. No, just no. So I'll see y'all when I get back, actually. And I got pep in my step, baby, because ain't no conversation to be had. Enough is enough, the rent's going down. To me, I've just been going back and forth on how much I want it to go down. I'm gonna start with a large number and then we'll negotiate from there, period. See y'all when I get back and I'll let you know how it goes. All right, here is my salad. We have some chicken in there, obviously some tomatoes, some cabbage, some chives, Parmesan cheese, kale, arugula. I think I'm gonna use this dressing. It's not as sweet as I thought it was gonna be, but yeah, this is what I'm gonna use. Oh, this stuff right here, bomb, love it. I might sprinkle a little bit of this on top. So good. Just want to show my salad when it has its dressing and everything on it. It's very much yum. Okay, it's giving ashy lip, but everything is moisturized, so. Baby! We've got a bit of a problem here. We have got a problem. Yeah. Put you here, what's there? Hey, what the? Yeah! And let's think about it. Also, this feta cheese do taste like it's from the Mediterranean Sea. It do taste like that. I do like this feta. Let's take a big old bite. Let's take a big old bite. She's a mess, but she's worth it. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. She's a mess, but she's worth it. See, it's a double entendre because there'll be a picture of avocado toast like being super messy, but also there'll be like an arrow pointing back at me as well, or something like that. Still working out the kinks, but so today I'm gonna run a few errands. I really want to go to TJ Maxx and see if I can find me a new fanny pack. I was thinking about making a trip to Target. I might do that as well. That's it. I'll edit a little bit later to get a head start. That's my day, unless something comes up. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to take a cute pic today. That may or may not happen. Huge chance it may happen though, for sure. I'm gonna watch a little TV with my morning meal. I want to try to make like an aesthetically pleasing vlog like the rest of the girls. Just for shits and giggles. I don't know. Literally just for fun. I just want to get a little cute one time for the one time. I just want to get a little cute for the one time. Okay. I have my new aligners, it's giving dentures, but yeah, girl, you need that boy lined up, line it up, line it up, line it up. Okay, I'm gonna put on a little bit of this glow screen, even though I really don't want to. It's just like, can we miss a day of sunscreen on the face? Like, are we willing to take that chance? Let's not act like we've never done it before. I just don't feel like it. Like, I feel like this low-key makes my makeup look funny. We'll put on a little bit, I swear to God. You better not do anything stupid or else, you dumb bitch. And I have to re-up on this, but I think I'm gonna get the unseen sunscreen instead of the glow screen, because I am tired of this like casty ass shit. Like, it does leave a cast. Tried to deny it, but it does leave a little bit of a cast. It's not horrible, but it's there. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this Fix Plus on because I want my skin to get juicy today. So spray in the face with that, right? While that's marinating, I'm gonna take, ooh, and I'm talking about, I really sprayed the face, like I can feel it dripping. Oh wow. I'm using the Hydrating Camo Concealer from e.l.f. I'm just mixing it up real good because I've been noticing that it separates. This has a pink, kind of like pinky undertone to it. Pink and yellow. I don't know. Actually, let me not even say because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm gonna just shoot it. Okay, so this no car shit is really starting to bug me now because there be shit that I want to do that I talk myself out of doing because of how much it'll cost for me to get an Uber. And I shouldn't be doing that. Like, I need to get it. I need to do it. Like, I really want a bike. And so I was like, oh, I'll go to Walmart. And then I talked myself out of going to Walmart because I was like, well, what if you don't find nothing? It's just a waste. And that's just what I do when it comes to like spending money on these damn Ubers. I will talk myself out of it just like that. Okay, so you see how I put the e.l.f. concealer all the way down here? That's because I will not be putting foundation there. This e.l.f. will be the foundation there. That'll be what the coverage is. Just bitch, I just played matchmaker for 2 of my friends and I actually think I just did something. Like, these 2 might actually really end up liking each other for real. I'm actually, how many times do I say actually? I'm low-key so excited. Not even low-key, I'm high-key excited because I really think that they're gonna end up like seriously dating. Wow. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking at an apartment today. Forgot about that. Maybe I'll go do that first and then go run my errands. Do I look like a 14-year-old adolescent from the 90s? Yeah. Is that the look? Yeah. So, shut up. Yeah, one thing about it, yeah. And I'm okay with that. Knowing that I got all this up under it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even see it, but it's there. Anyway, I ain't even worried about all that. I'm about to look at these apartments because I forgot that was one of my plans today. There's an apartment I wanted to go and look at, and then I'm gonna go and run on my little errands. So I'll see y'all when I get back. Oh, Mickey, you're so funny, you're so funny, you're so funny. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so funny, you're so funny, you're so funny. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. An iron. Do we know an iron, a steamer even? No. Fuck it. Okay. Hey. I ran into a subscriber. Hey, Kennedy girl, another Kennedy. Which is crazy because y'all, growing up, there was never another Kennedy in my class. There was never another person who knew another Kennedy. Like, I was always the only Kennedy. And now there's all these girls who are much younger than me, and their name is Kennedy. And I'm gonna tell you something. I think I started sad, because I don't know no other Kennedys my age that's black. Sorry, don't know them. Never heard of them. There's one white Kennedy that used to be a VJ on MTV. I know about her. One of y'all gets a comment. There was a Kennedy on MTV. Who, shut the fuck up. I said black and I said my age. Yeah. Anyway, we took a picture together, girl. Why do I look like Dougie Fresh? So no, I'm back in here. I'm about to make myself a salad and then I'm changing my outfit. Enough is enough already now. Like, I'm not trying to make guys think that, you know what I mean? I'm one of them. I'm not one of the boys, okay? I'm definitely one of the girls. Come talk to me. Oh my God, I started rewatching Broad City. It's on Hulu. Broad City is one of the ones that's like, you can have it playing in the background, but it is so fucking funny to me. Like, I really do be laughing out loud on this show. They are just gross, and I love it. Okay, 3 things I just bought and most likely will regret and will hate. I got the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. It gives like a matte type finish. We'll see if we like that. I finally got my hands on this. I saw this on TikTok. Okay, yeah. So boom, saw this on TikTok. This girl had like 3 cystic pimples on the side of her face, and cystic acne is the kind that's like, it doesn't come to a whitehead, it's just like a big bump up under the skin. And she had put a little bit of this on it, and after 3 days it was flat. I said, bitch, I'm buying that, because sometimes I'll get that right here on this cheek, which now it's flat, by the way. Amen. Praise him. Okay, and last but not least, The Ordinary. All the girls talk about The Ordinary they use on their armpits and shit. While I may not be trying that, I did want to try this hair serum that they had, which is for the scalp. I figured, why not? I'm always into scalp care options, so we'll see. And how much do you think this came up to? Bitch, 90 damn bucks. Let me see if she took my $10 off. Cause she said, yeah, she didn't take the $10 off. Oh yeah, she did. Never mind. Still came up to $90. Stupid. $90 for those 3 things. Sephora really be getting your ass. Sephora is very similar to Target. You go in for one thing, you come out with 10. Bitch, damn near spent a whole check on this. Let me show you my skincare shelf. So here we've got all of my Hero cosmetic stuff. Need, love. The Skin Glass Serum. This is a poopery my friend made. I just take it with me when I travel just in case. I've got the Polish Choice. I didn't like this. This actually made me break out. Love this different gel. I use this gel weekly. I'll use it like 3 times out the week. I used to like this. I haven't used this in a minute. This I use when I'm doing my facials and I'm in the steamer and all that. Very expensive, but I like it. A must purchase, a literal must purchase. Love this. It's a hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. Great for balancing the skin, reducing redness, and helping to lock in that moisture. Another purchase that I don't regret. This is the BHA liquid exfoliant. I did learn that I can't be using this as often as I was using it. This is something I should only use like once a week. For me, my skin's a little too sensitive. This Elta MD skin recovery serum, not bad. I don't really know how great it is because I just have that little one and didn't really get to like really sit with it for long. This is great for ingrowns, okay? Oh, also, I love this for body acne. We of course have the body oil from Skin Glass, which is also a must purchase. I use this in the shower, my face wipes, my deodorant. I haven't tried this stuff yet. These used to be my go-to moisturizers, but I don't use them anymore. We got some hair care stuff in here. This is basically like the stuff that didn't fit in my other bathroom. And then up here, just like miscellaneous stuff, the new stuff that I purchased. Oh, what's also up here is the Life Balance body cream. This is the buttercream. Another must purchase. Oh, and all my soaps and razors. Bitch, this construction that's happening, it's like actually really intense. Ooh, why my voice crack like that? It's really intense. Like at first, and I'm not a person who's like super sensitive to noise when I'm sleeping. I'm a light sleeper. But me coming from New York, I'm used to some noise, like period. You in New York, you're gonna hear noise. So I'm not like, oh, I don't wanna hear a peep, but to my core, I don't wanna hear a peep. And so that New York wall is starting to wear off, and I'm becoming more sensitive to this construction. Moreover, the construction is happening right over my head. So it's not even like a situation where it's like I hear it outside my window. I'm hearing it right on top of my head when I'm in that bed. And I just, girl, I really am just like processing everything because it's really affecting my life. Like I'm really being woken up at 7 a.m. every day. And that's cool if I wanted to be up at 7 a.m. I don't want to be up at 7 a.m. I'm going to sleep late as fuck. So I'm not getting my full 8 hours. That's affecting my mood, which then affects what I'm doing in the beginning of the day. It affects my whole day. And so, yeah, like I'm about to go back down to the leasing office because where we left off at was me telling them the rent needs to be lowered. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna send this over to management. I'll see what they say. Every day that I'm woken up, I'm going down there and I'm letting them know I was woken up. That's kind of how I feel like I have to keep letting my presence be known. Like, check this out. You may not have gotten back to me, but I'm telling you right now, this is still happening. You know, you need to remember me. So here's the thing about the unseen sunscreen. It's literally unseen. It gives you no kind of pizzazz like the glow screen. It's literally just, it just goes on like how a primer would. That's what it feels like to me. That like silicone, I don't know if silicone is the right word, but that like, that feeling that primers leave. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever tried a primer. That's what it feels like. Kind of miss the glow of sunscreen, of the glow screen, even though the glow screen wasn't exactly my shade. I still like that. I'm gonna take me a nice long walk right now because I need it for my peace of mind. And then I have work that I want to do, and I'm gonna have to leave my house to do it because the construction is happening all throughout the day. So it's like I gotta leave my house just to work. But on the plus side of this, what I will say is I don't hate getting up early. It just means I have to go to sleep earlier. So maybe this is just like forcing me into a schedule that may be more beneficial to me. I just don't like being woken up like that. It'd be one thing if I'm like naturally waking up like that or I set an alarm, but to be woken up by a noise, that shit is fucking aggravating. I don't care. It's aggravating. All right, let me go. Bye. Just a little pasta for the end of the night. It's a little messy on the sides because this is my second bowl. And I'm sitting here watching Broad City. Girl, that plant That plant has been left to die. I'll be honest with you. That plant has everything to do with me. Yeah, did it on purpose. And I'd do it again. It was infested with gnats. I did what I could. Now it just needs to get its ass out of here. So, cause it's definitely messing up the mood, that's for sure. Little raspy upon the vocals because I was in here singing. It's something about the acoustics in here. That really just gets the coochie flowing. Hey, 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 it's Sunday, it's Sunday, it's the end of the week and the last day. I'm about to try this hydrating serum for the scalp from The Ordinary. Am I nervous? Yes, I think everything is going to make me buy it. It smells like nothing. Hold on, let me put some on my hand. Give it a good looking at. Okay, so it's like this milky texture. Oh, excuse me. Milky, it has no smell. I'm just gonna put this directly on my scalp. Ooh, it's very milky. Let me read what it's supposed to do here. Shake well before use. Massage a few drops through everyone's clean, dry scalp once daily, ideally at bedtime. This formula is a leave-in treatment. Do not wash hair or scalp after application. So hopefully what this helps is to just keep my scalp from getting flaky. I don't know if I shared that on the vlog, but I feel like my scalp has been a little more flaky. And I understand it being like getting dirty faster because I work out, go to the gym and stuff, and I don't mind a dirty scalp. I don't want a flaky, dry, itchy scalp on top of that. So I'm just putting this in all the areas I like itch and get dry at, which honestly is my whole damn scalp. But there are some like areas that get drier quicker. So I really want to make sure those areas are coated. Ooh. The milkiness actually feels really good on my head. So interesting, because The Ordinary, to me, I thought The Ordinary was just hair care. I mean, skin stuff. Okay, that's all massaged in. Still thugging it out with this Aveda overnight serum that I use on my ends. I really like it. And, you know, I can't tell if it's like really done something yet, but I do like how it makes my hair feel. I like what it makes my ends look like. When I use it, it does look like it's doing like some intense moisturizing. I like it. It's expensive, so I understand like you not getting it, but if you're really dealing with like hair breakage and stuff like that, I say it's an investment worth investing in. All right, let's pull this hair back. Whew. Okay, now it's face washing time. I feel like this week flew by. Like, literally feels like it flew by. Every week at the end of the week, I can't remember anything that I've done. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. Tomorrow I'll be editing. I really didn't get the head start I wanted to get on the edit, but I did get a new external hard drive, and the little bit of editing I did do, it was moving really fast. So I'm like, okay, maybe it was because I was on the last bit of like space on my hard drive. That's why the editing process was going so slow. So this week I'll really just be, let's see, what's the focus for this week? Oh, so I actually, this weekend, I journaled, which I haven't done in a few weeks. And it was really nice. It was really refreshing to like get all my thoughts out without having to say them. Like it was a refreshing way to get my thoughts out because it was different than what I've been doing, which is just like talk about it, you know, either on the blog or on social media or with my friends or like talking to myself in my house. Like it was nice to write something out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Next week, just be prepared for the same old shit, you know? Is there anything special I want to do next week? Next week being this week happening? No, not necessarily. There are some things that I want to work on. I can't speak about them because I need to work on them first. So yeah, things like that. And also getting back getting in the gym more. This week I only went to the gym once. I did my walks, a lot of my walks. Like I walked one day like 5 miles. I'll do something like that and then the next day think I can just pick it up and do it all over again. And it's just like, you did a lot yesterday. Like because it's walking, I feel like, oh, I'm not doing much, but it's like, bitch, you walked 5 miles. Like that is a lot of walking. So I was kind of tired and something in my brain wasn't computing that like my body was tired. So I was kind of like battling with like this thing like wanting to get out and do some more stuff, but my body is like, bitch, I want to lay down. So yeah, I think I want to be a little bit more intentional with the way that I'm using my body. Like if I'm going to take a walk like that, then I need to know that that's like a workout, even though it's not something where I'm like sweating or like focusing on, you know, something in particular. It's like, yeah, anyway, you get what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, so I'll see you girls next week. Bye.